Atoms or systems into ruined hurled, and now a bubble burst, and now a world. Atoms are small things. Systems are big, complicated systems of the universe and the world. Sometimes these atoms and systems are ruined or spoiled. They are hurled or pushed violently. Sometimes it is just a bubble or a small thing that burst. Sometimes it is a world. But just as God has equal concern when a sparrow fall as when a hero perish, so also God has equal concern when atoms are hurled as when systems are hurled and ruined. He has equal concern when a bubble bursts as when a world is destroyed. We'll go to the next verse. Hope humbly then, with trembling pinions soar, wait the great teacher death and God adore. So after giving us his thoughts, Alexander Pope continued to give us his advice. He advised us humans to hope humbly, to have hope, to be humble, with trembling pinions soar. Trembling means shaking. Pinions are wings or feathers. Hope humbly then, with trembling pinions soar. Wait the great teacher death and God adore. Alexander Pope wants us to know that at the end we will meet death. There's no escape from that. Death is also called as a great teacher because there's no one who can teach people like death. Death is a great leveler. It puts in an equal footing the rich and the poor, the powerful and the weak, the wise and the foolish. So, death is described as a great teacher who can teach like no one else. And the next advice which Pope gave was God adore. We should adore or admire and worship God. We should have hope and we should be humble, knowing that our end would be death. What future bliss he gives not thee to know, but gives that hope to be thy blessing now. God did not allow us to know what future bliss we will have. Bliss is great happiness. Happiness so great that one would feel as if he's transported to heaven. That is bliss. There will be future bliss. There will be great happiness for us in future. But God did not tell us what that happiness would be. He gives us not to know. But he gives us the hope that there will be good times and happiness in the future. Next line. Hope springs eternal in the human breast. As long as a human is alive, there's always hope. Man never is, but always to be blessed. The reason why God created man on earth is so that he can bless him. The soul, uneasy and confined from home, rests and expatiates in a life to come. Our soul has an origin in heaven from God who created us. We might be living here on earth, but we always feel as if our home would be heaven, even though we have never really been there. So unless we reach there, until we reach there, our soul feels uneasy and confined from home. We feel as if we are far from home. We feel as if we are just pilgrims and travelers on earth. We know that our lives here on earth is temporary and that our permanent home will be in heaven.